What if I told you, you don't need to study grammar, you don't need to memorize thousands of words, and you don't even need to practice speaking to become fluent in English? Sounds impossible, right? But here's the truth. Listening done correctly can build your entire fluency. And in this video, I'll show you why. Listening is the only skill you need, and how to use it the right way. The biggest mistake most learners make. Most English learners try to learn everything at once. Vocabulary, grammar, pronunciation, speaking, all at the same time. And what happens? They feel overwhelmed. They get tired. They lose motivation. And worst of all, they don't see real progress because their focus is divided. Too many methods, too many goals, too little consistency. So what's the solution? Focus on one core skill. And that skill is listening. Why listening is the most important skill? Here's a powerful idea. If you understand well, everything else will follow. Think about it. When you listen a lot to English, your pronunciation improves naturally. Your vocabulary grows without memorizing. Your grammar becomes intuitive. And your speaking comes later, automatically. Why? Because listening is the foundation of language. Before you speak, you hear. Before you write, you understand. Children don't start by studying grammar. They listen for months, even years. And then one day, they start speaking. That's not magic. That's listening at work. Listening helps you learn naturally. When you listen to the right content, you hear how words are pronounced. You notice sentence patterns. You understand vocabulary in context. And all of this happens without effort. You're not forcing yourself to memorize. Your brain is absorbing the language. That means you don't need to separate skills anymore. You don't need grammar time, vocabulary time, and speaking time. Everything develops together through listening. Now, let's talk about how to listen correctly. Because listening alone is not enough. You need to do it the right way. 1. Listen while you read. This is one of the most powerful techniques. Listen to English audio while reading the text at the same time. Don't try to understand every word. Just follow the flow. This helps you connect sound with spelling, recognize words faster, improve pronunciation naturally. When your ears and eyes work together, your brain learns twice as fast. 2. Turn your voice into learning material. Here's something most people never do. Record your own voice. Say vocabulary, sentences, your thoughts. Then listen to your recordings anytime. While walking, while resting, before sleeping. Why is this powerful? Because your brain is very familiar with your own voice. You learn faster when you hear yourself. You become your own teacher. 3. Simulate real conversations. You don't need a partner to practice. You can create your own conversations. Imagine situations. A job interview. A casual chat. Telling a story. Speak your answers out loud and record them. Then listen again. You will notice your mistakes, your hesitation, your weak points, and you can improve them. Practice alone, perform better in real life. 4. Build a weekly reflection habit. Once a week, take just 1-2 minutes. Summarize what you learned. Use new words in sentences. Say things like, "This week I learned," "I heard this phrase," "I understand this better now." This simple habit helps you remember longer, connect ideas, strengthen your knowledge, because reflection turns short-term input into long-term memory. 5. Listen with full attention. This is very important. Don't just play English in the background and expect results. If you're not paying attention, you're not learning. When you listen, really listen. Focus on the meaning, the tone, the message. Try to understand, because attention is the gate to learning. 6. Stay in your comfort challenge zone. Don't choose content that is too easy, but don't choose content that is too difficult either. The best level is you understand about 70-80%. This is the perfect zone. Why? Because You're not bored. You're not overwhelmed. Your brain stays engaged. And this is where real improvement happens. 7. Learn with clear intention. Before you listen, ask yourself, what am I listening for? Vocabulary? Pronunciation? Main ideas? When you have a goal, your brain becomes focused. And focused learning is much more effective. Without intention, you're just hearing, not learning. 8. Make listening part of your lifestyle. This is the final step, and the most powerful one. Don't limit English to study time. Bring it into your life. Listen while walking, cooking, relaxing. At that point, something changes. You're no longer learning English. You're living in English, and fluency happens naturally. So here's the truth. You don't need complicated methods. You don't need to study everything at once. You just need to listen correctly. Listen consistently. Listen every day. Because when you understand more, you speak better. You think faster. You become fluent. Start today. 1 audio. 5 minutes. Full attention. That's enough. Because listening is not just one skill. It's the skill that builds everything else. If this video helped you, like it, share it, and subscribe for more simple English lessons. Keep listening, keep growing, and I'll see you in the next video.